He froze mid-question, the confidence in his eyes flickering into pure disbelief. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson had just realized the man interviewing him wasn't a reporter. It was a UFC champion staring him down. It took a few seconds to realize who was sitting across from him during a recent interview. While promoting his new film, The Smashing Machine, The Rock was being questioned by none other than UFC champion Dricus du Plessis, and the moment of realization quickly went viral. Johnson broke into laughter, admitting he had no idea he was talking to an active UFC fighter, calling it one of the coolest surprises of his press tour.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
I'm great, and an absolute pleasure, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the man, the myth, the legend. So amazing to meet you and to be able to do this with you. This is a first for me too, but I'm very excited for this.
All right, here we go. Me too.
Oh man, as you know, of course, I fight in the UFC. I live and breathe this sport. My whole life has revolved around this sport.
Hold on a second. Holy shit, I didn't know it was you. I thought for a second, wait, is that the champ? Wait, what? Oh, okay. No one told me. Yes. No, I was like, God damn, he looks just like the. And then it's like, shit.
Yeah, well, this is
Oh,
it.
brother, hey, it's great to see you and talk with you, man. You've done such a tremendous job, man. All of your fights.
Silva and Paolo Costa finally crossed paths at UFC Rio, but not in the way fans expected. After weeks of trash talk and bold statements online, the two ran into each other in the crowd during the event. Instead of chaos, it turned into a surprisingly respectful moment, with both fighters shaking hands and setting aside the tension, at least for now. Former interim champion Dustin Poirier is finding retirement harder than expected. After his final fight against Max Holloway at UFC 318, Poirier said he wanted to focus on family and mental health. But the itch to compete hasn't gone away. When asked how much he misses fighting, Poirier admitted, "Every day, from the moment I wake up. I've done this for 2 decades. A part of me has died." Deiveson Figueiredo proved he's far from done after back-to-back setbacks, including a tough TKO loss to Corey Sandhagen. The former champion returned in style, edging out rising contender Montel Jackson by split decision after 3 intense rounds. Following the win, Figueiredo wasted no time calling out bantamweight king Merab Dvalishvili, who responded on social media, praising the performance and saying, "I'm waiting for you." Everyone doubted him. After that brutal knockout loss to Ilia Topuria, fans thought Charles Oliveira was rushing his return. But at UFC Rio, du Bronx didn't just come back. He reminded the world who he is, facing elite grappler Mateusz Gamrot. Most expected Charles to play it safe. Instead, he went straight into danger. Gamrot landed an early takedown, but Oliveira's guard came alive. Slick, aggressive, unpredictable. By round 2, the fight flipped. Charles took him down and locked in a deep choke. Tap. Another finish. That win didn't just silence critics, it made history. Oliveira extended his UFC records to 17 submissions and 21 total finishes. Every fight he adds to his legacy. Then came the twist. In his post-fight interview, he called out BMF champion Max Holloway.
I know, bro. I know. I know already. I see the chat. We know. We know, bro. We know, bro. We hear, bro. We heard the call out, tell him. Tell him we heard the call out. Tell him we heard the call out, brother. Tell me honest opinion how he looked in the fight before he went there. Why wouldn't I be interested in that, bro? Lee Zeus got a thing because Lee Zeus didn't get us in yesterday. Lee Zeus is in now because it didn't get us in yesterday. That's how we love. Type of fight, the White House. That's so long to wait. It's such a long wait, you know what I mean?
Moments later, Max went live, laughing but admitting it's a fight fans want. Once his hand heals, Oliveira's reply was pure du Bronx. It can be at his house. If it's not in Brazil, anywhere. March is perfect. He's not waiting around. Charles wants the UFC to bring a massive stadium event to Brazil, headlined by himself and Alex Pereira. "We deserve it," he said. "The main event needs to be Charles do Bronx Oliveira." After UFC Rio, one thing's clear. He's not done. The doubts, the setbacks, none of it matters. Oliveira's chasing greatness again. And if that Holloway fight happens, It could be one of the biggest moments of the year. Islam Makhachev isn't just moving up in weight, he's transforming himself for this new challenge. In the past few weeks, new training clips have surfaced showing the lightweight champion looking noticeably bigger, stronger, and more explosive than ever before. New footage even shows Makhachev training shirtless on the beach, where an intense sparring session briefly turned into a real scuffle, waves crashing, sand flying, and Islam refusing to back down. The clip went viral fast, showing just how serious he is about carrying that new power into UFC 322.
down on the floor. ايوه لا تميت ساند. طلعت روح خلاص جيم اوفر الحين. سليب. رقد.
Former UFC champ Ronda Rousey recently praised Paddy the Baddy Pimblett, saying he's one of the few fighters who truly understands the entertainment side of MMA. At a Comic-Con event, Rousey explained that too many fighters forget they're also He knows how to make people who don't even watch fighting know who he is. That's what separates stars from the rest. Pimblett responded online with gratitude, saying, "Thank you, Ronda Rousey. Means a lot coming from a legend." And she's right. Whether you love or hate him, Paddy has that spark. His energy, his confidence, and his ability to make headlines keep him relevant. If he scores a few more wins, he could easily become one of the UFC's biggest global stars. And he's not the only one getting unexpected respect lately. Dana White went live on Instagram and confirmed the full card for UFC 323, and honestly, it's stacked from top to bottom.
Now let's go to UFC 323 from T-Mobile Arena on December 6th. The main event, the number 3 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Merab, makes the quick turnaround to face the number 2 ranked Peter Yan. On the Monday after Merab's title defense at UFC 320, came into the offices here and told us how important it was for him to break the record for the most title defenses in a year. Merab's on a 14-fight win streak and is looking to make an unprecedented 4th title defense in under a year. And you've got to respect the hell out of Merab for wanting to break this title. I love this shit. I love stuff like this. In the co-main event, Pantoja defends his flyweight belt against the number 1 contender, Josh Van, and number one ranked Josh Van. He seemed to explode out of nowhere and is already looking for his 5th win in under a year to earn that title fight. A badass fight between former 2-division champ Henry Cejudo and Peyton Talbot.
Recently, Aspinall's camp released footage of him battering a heavy bag with ridiculous speed and power, showcasing the kind of athleticism that sets him apart from every other heavyweight. Each strike looked sharp, explosive, and precise, proof that he's taking his upcoming title defense seriously. Fans flooded the comments calling him a different breed after seeing just how intense his training has become. Another wild week in the world of MMA, from The Rock's viral interview moment to Charles Oliveira's massive statement win, fight fans were treated to non-stop headlines. Legends are evolving, new names are breaking through, and the lines between Hollywood and the Octagon keep getting thinner. With more rivalries heating up and potential super fights on the horizon, the next few months could reshape multiple divisions. So if you love the chaos, the drama, and the passion that makes MMA what it is, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in, because next week's news might be even crazier.